Hello everyone and welcome to the Scottish Tabletop with me, Scottish, and today we've got a very special video for you 40k fans, and especially all you guys that are thinking of starting your own 40k collection. Basically, I am going to rate and review every single start collecting set that is available from Games Workshop. Now we're only going to do the 40k ones today, we're going to do the fantasy one sometime in the future. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to look at each set, look at its value for money, how good it is at actually starting that army, I'll explain once I actually, get to them. So we've got 19 sets, 19 really cool sets. Some are really cool, some are actually pretty much just dumb. Let's view them all. So this is all the ones we've got here. Necrons have got 2 for some bizarre reason, but we'll get that in a second. So, let's start it off with the Space Marine ones. So what do you get? You get a Captain in Terminator armor, a Tactical Squad, and a Dreadnought. In all honesty, this is a very good set, especially for those that are starting Space Marines, because basically you just need another Tactical Squad, and you basically have a 750 to 1000 point army, depending on how you upgrade them. Technically, after that you only need a heavy choice, and you're basically set to go. For actual value for money, this stuff individually is £71.50, and that is actually the average. Like, most of the sets actually have around about that value. What would I change about the set? Not a lot, to be honest, because I can't really think of much in the way of actually changing it. If I'm being perfectly honest. So it's a very solid set. I mean, for the Space Marines, it pretty much sums them up. So yeah, so theirs is pretty good. The Chaos one is basically the exact same. You get your Hellbrute instead. You've got your 10 Chaos Marines, and you've got your Chaos Lord. Again, this set is worth £71.50. with everything bought individually, so a saving of £21.50. So basically it's just like the Space Marine one, it's good all round, there's not really too many complaints. So yeah, we're off to a good one. However, the Tau, in my opinion, it's probably the best, to be honest. Now I'm not saying that as a guy that likes Tau, but for value for money, this set, with everything bought individually, is £84.50. The battle suits you actually see in here are £45 on their own. So basically you spend an extra £5 and you get everything else. Now, as someone that loves battle suits, if I was starting Tau again, which I actually am going to be, I'm going to be buying like 2 of these. Because they have everything I need. You've got HQ, you've got troop droids, you've got lots of drones, and you get your battle suits, and I love battle suits. So I'll probably buy like 2 of these anyway. And just because of how good value they are. Ethereals, not so great. So if I was to change anything, even though this is a very expensive set, I would maybe take a few drones out, like maybe drop 2 out. And maybe, a better HQ choice than an ethereal, because I don't really take ethereals. And maybe I take a commander or something. That's pretty much all I would change, but this is a very good set. Is it the best value for money? No, there's quite a few that are worth a lot more. But yeah, it's a very good set. Very good set. For starting, it's absolutely amazing. So if you're wanting to start Tau, this is definitely worth getting. Slaanesh now. I never really had a Slaanesh army. So yeah. So what do you get? Well, you get your Demonettes, you get your Seekers, and you get your Seeker Chariot. This set is worth £71.50. Like I said, a lot of them are worth that. So, the thing is, because I didn't actually play Slaanesh, I don't know if this is what you would want. Now, as someone that played Chaos, I planned on having like a bit of each Chaos God in my faction, so I wanted Slaanesh, Tzeentch, Nurgle, Khorne. So if I was expanding my Chaos army, and I wanted some Slanesh, I would pretty much just pick this up. Like, it's basically, you've got basically one of everything from Slanesh, apart from a Greater Demon. So, like, that's, yeah, it's very good for expanding your army. For starting, I couldn't tell you. Slanesh was the thing I had the least of when I was massively in at 40k. But value for money, it's average. You're saving 2150 like most of the armies are. Then we've got the Drukhari, I think they're now called, aka Dark Eldar. If I was to change this slightly, I would actually drop the Bikers and what are they called, Reavers? Yeah, the Reavers and the Venom, and get one of those, like, the larger transports. But that's just me, that's what I would prefer. Well, even though the Bikers are actually, like, the Reavers, not Bikers, Reavers are actually pretty good. You get a Succubus, you get the, what are they called? Witches? I don't know quite what these guys are called. Witches, but just really spelt weird. This set is worth £74.50 individually, so you're getting a saving of just short of $25. It's very fast. Like it's actually not a bad set to start with. You got your Venom to transport them, you got your Reavers, you got your HQ. So if you got like another unit of Witches and then like one of the bigger transports, that's a decent place to start. So as for actually starting, this is actually not too bad. But I never really had much of the Drukhari. I'm probably going to call them Dark Eldar. So that's what they are to me. Right, Blood Angels. It's basically like the Space Marine ones, except you got Bale Predator instead. This value for this one, actually, because of dropping the Dreadnought for the Bale Predator, this is actually worth £81 individually. So that's a saving of $31, which is like a 10 or more than the other Space Marine ones. Only because I think the Blood Angel Tactical Squad is actually £1 more expensive, which I found weird. And also, if it was me, I would probably prefer Assault Marines. Like maybe like a 5-man Tactical Squad and like 5 Assault Marines. That's what I would prefer to start with, because that way you're getting a bit of everything with the Blood Angels. But for a starting point, this isn't bad at all. 10-man Tactical Squad, Terminator Captain, and a Bale Predator. A Bale Predator is actually worth $35. So, you know, for an extra 15 you're getting all of this. That's not bad. It's not bad. Could be better. I would prefer a little change, but it's definitely worth starting with the Blood Angels. Space Wolves. Now, I want to take a giant turn on this one. Okay, the Space Wolves is the second worst for value. Everything you get in here is worth £70. Yep. So you're only saving $20. And I would prefer a Dreadnought to Thunderwolf Cavalry. But, I actually do use Thunderwolves and they are actually pretty good. However, this, it says in the description you actually get a... Where is it? A Space Wolf Lord. It's not, it's actually the basic Space Marine Captain model. So all the stuff you actually see on him, it's actually bits from the wolf pack that you actually get in there. So he actually has the backpack with the eagles and all that on him. I don't actually use the model because I have is it Bjorn the Fell-Handed, the Dreadnought that can be taken as a HQ choice? I take him every time. So this is a decent place to start. Like I got this, another wolf pack, and then I got 2 Dreadnoughts. That is what my current Space Wolf army is. This isn't great. It definitely needs a little bit of a change, either, you know, swapping some stuff out, or maybe taking out the captain and putting like a named hero in there, like maybe one of the Stormcaller or something. Like I've forgotten his name off the top of my head, but the Stormcaller. Put him in there, and all of a sudden this box set's a lot better. It's a little change. So why they haven't thought of it, I don't know. But this set needs improving, in my opinion. So there's an ice cream van outside that you can probably hear on my microphone. I don't know. Right, okay, so next we have the orcs. Everything in this set is £80, and what do you get? You get a pain boy, 5 knobs with an ammo grant, 11 boys, and a death dread. Everything individually is worth £80, so that's a saving of 30. And this is a very good set. Like, you get 5 knobs and a pain boy, 11 boys, and a death dread. Like, all you need is like another unit of boys, and you're set to go. You know, like knobs. Like, and the weird thing is, you with the basic boy set, you'll actually have enough boys and bits in the sprues to actually make another knob, so you actually have 6 knobs in your starting army. And, you know, as someone that collected orcs, I love that. I absolutely love it. So if I was to collect orcs again, I would definitely start with this. This is possibly, like the orc one, probably one of the top 5 sets to start collecting. And then we come to the worst for value. That's right, you heard me, the worst. It's at a saving of only £19, we have the Necrons. And you get a Stalker, an Overlord, 12 Warriors, and 3 Scarabs. £69 for everything altogether. And in all honesty, the other Necron set is just so much better in every way. It makes this one pretty bad, in all honesty. Like, this is what I would probably get if I was wanting to add like a Stalker and more units, but unless I was very specifically looking for that to expand my Necrons, I wouldn't bother. I really wouldn't bother with this one. Probably in the bottom 5, it's the worst for value, so I personally wouldn't bother with that one. The other Necron one's just so much better. Astra Militarum. This is actually not too bad. £71, 75 pence for everything you get in here. That's the Commissar, 10 troops, a special weapon team, and a tank. The Lehman Russ battle tank. 71.50, so that's £21.75 pence. It's not bad, in all honesty. Like, you're gonna need everything here for your Astra Militarum set. I would, like, if I was to change it, maybe get a transport and 3 heavy weapon teams. That's probably one change I would potentially make. But in all honesty, you're gonna want your Lehman Russes, so this is definitely a good place to start with. The only thing is, if you want to buy the special heavy weapon teams individually, it's like £24 for 3, or it's like 25 for 1, and it's not even, I don't even think you can get the this theme. What theme is it? Acadian weapon team. Like, there's all the other factions of the Astra Militarum, but not that one. I couldn't find it anywhere. Next we've got the Militarum Tempestus, probably the weirdest one, if I'm being perfectly honest. You get 2 HQ choices in it, or this is how it tells you to build them, is 5 Scions, a 5-man command squad, a Commissar, and the Taurus Prime. This set is £83.50. These 5-man squads are £21 each. Now, obviously you can actually technically make a 10-man Scion squad, which is probably what I would recommend, because you don't need 2 HQ choices in a start collecting set. I think they're just showing it this way as like, oh, you can make all this different stuff. Like, who's going to make a command squad when you have a HQ choice, you know? Like, if you've already got like some Tempestus stuff, then this is definitely worthwhile. The Tauros is a very good transport for them. The Scions are good. Well, for Militarum anyway. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I would probably prefer some Ogrons rather than the same thing twice. But yeah. It's an alright set, I would say. It's an alright set. Then we have the Eldar Craft Worlds one. This one is saving you £38.50. So it's the second highest saving start collecting set. And you get a Farseer, get 5 Wraith Guard, a Warwalker, and a Wraith Lord. This is not where you want to start with the Eldar, in my opinion. I would definitely get this if I was looking to expand. Like, if you have like a couple of troops choices, then get this. Simply because like Wraith Lord are good, Wraith Lord's good, Warwalker's good, Farseer's so good. Like, yeah. The thing is, the Wraith Lord or the Wraith Guard and the Farseers are £42. So you're kind of getting only these two things for £8. It's very, very good for value. It's very good. Like, if you want Warwalkers and like if you want walkers, then get a couple of these. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Then we have potentially what I think is one of the dumbest ones. Like, as someone that collected Tyranids for many, many years, this is just dumb. A Broodlord, Genestealers, and a Trigon. Like, really? Really? Like, I would change everything in this. Because most of the set says a commander, a big thing, and a couple of troops. Like, give me Hormagaunts. You get 10 Hormagaunts for the same price as 8 Genestealers, like £18. Like, give me Hormagaunts, give me, I don't know, a Carnifex, and, I don't know, like, Warriors or something. Or, hell, even give me, like, a unit of Hormagaunts, a unit of Termagaunts, and Warriors. I'd be happy with that, rather than this. This is just dumb. Like, if you're starting Tyranids, do not go for this one, in my opinion. Just don't. Like, if you're wanting Genestealers and Broodlords and a Trigon later on, yes, like, I probably will get this, but I'm not gonna start with this. Like, just no. Like, because I've never took Genestealers, and I can't ever remember, I think only twice have I ever fielded a Broodlord. Trigons I used to take all the time, but it's just a dumb, like, weird way to start it. Like, in my opinion, I think they just went for what doesn't sell well, and can we count it as a start collecting set? You know? Like, you're saving £29 with this one, it's £79 for everything individually here. But it's just dumb. Definitely one of the bottom 5 for me. Sets. We've got Demons of Khorne with the exact same thing I said as Slaanesh. Like, weird thing is, no, actually I had some notes on this one. The Blood Crushers, this is the only place I can find where you can actually only get 3 of them in a box. So this box is worth £73 if we're going for the fact that 3 is half of the value of a 6-pack. Because for a pack of 6 of these, it's £60. So I would take a blind guess that 3's worth 30, but you can only see me, I can only find them being sold for packs of 6. So that's a weird one. So yeah, just like with the Chaos one, if I was looking to get some demons to add to my Chaos army, this is what I would get. Would I start here? Probably not. But I was never a massive fan of demons. But I would definitely get this if I was looking to have some demons with my Chaos army. Then we've got this Skitarii. Never collected this army before. I've never played against it, never played with it. This is probably the army I know the least about. The value of everything in the box is £85.50, so that's £35. So it's one of the biggest savers, anyway. And I would probably say it's a good place, like, with all the other ones, like, get yourself a troop choice, and you've basically got yourself a nice little starting army. Because you get 10 troops, a Dune Walker, and a Tech Priest, which can build 2 ways. You can get Rangers and Vanguard. So get yourself another unit, and you can have like a unit of each. That's probably what I would think about doing. Then we've got the Death Watch, the best value for money army. Now I think this might actually be changing potentially, or it might have already changed, because these guys are getting a new codex, so this might actually be kind of brand new. Best value for money, everything individually is sold at £89, so that's a saving of 39, just short of 40 quid. So you're saving almost double, simply because the 5, it's, say you get 2 sets of 5 Death Watch Marines, And the 5-man squads are sold at £22 each, so it's £44 just for the troops. Then you get your captain at 15, and you get your dreadnought at 30. So this is very good value for money. And I can see a lot of these selling with the new codex that's coming out, or is out. I don't know, by the time this video goes out, it could potentially already be out. But if you're wanting some Death Watch, this is definitely a good place to start. Like, an insanely good place to start, actually. Demons of Tzeentch. Exact same with the other ones, except this one comes actually with a HQ. Does this one come with a HQ? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. But it's same again. I would take it from my Chaos Army. Would I start here? Probably, actually, because you do get a lot of units. You get 1, 2, 3. You get 4 different units in here. All you need is a Greater Demon and your set, in my opinion. I love demons. I love the big, massive, like, demon princes and stuff. Oh, God, love them. Love them. Nurgle, I think this is pretty new, actually, because this one does actually come with a HQ choice. This is probably the best one. Oh yeah, the Tzeentch one, you actually get a saving of £30. This one you get a saving of £33.50. Probably because they're pretty new models. You get your Herald, or he's called a Herald. He's not actually called it, and when you're looking for him separately, he's called something else. I've completely forgotten, actually. You get your 3 Plague Drones, you get your 3 Nurglings, and you get your 10 Plague Bearers. It's actually quite a good place to start if you're wanting Nurgle. Definitely a good place to start, in my opinion. For Nurgles, definitely the best of all the demons. So if you're looking for just demon sets, and you're looking for which one to start with, this one. This one all day, every day. And the very last one, the second Necron one, and this one will give you 2 Overlords, an Annihilation Barge, 5 Immortals, and 12 Warriors with 3 Scarabs. That is so much better. Like, the other Necron one was giving you a saving of £19, this one's giving you a saving of £32. So you're saving a lot more money, you're getting a lot more. Like, you can technically take this as a command barge, but Annihilation Barges are just so good, in my opinion. And you're getting 2 Overlords. Like, that's pretty good. Get yourself another unit of Warriors and you're set for a while. You know, you're getting a vehicle, an elite. Actually, are Immortals elites or troops? I can't remember. Yeah. But definitely a good place to start for Necron players. Very, very good. Very good. And it's just so much better. Like, why they still have the second choice for the Necrons is just beyond me. It's beyond me. So what are the top 5 start collecting sets? I would probably say are, well, 2 for value and money would be the Death Watch, the Eldar, the Tau, probably the Nurgle and Necrons, to be honest, in my opinion. Those are probably the best ones for like value for money and usefulness. Some of the worst ones are Space Wolves, the old Necrons, maybe the Tempestus, the Tyranids. Those ones aren't so great. But yeah, like, some of these start collecting sets are pretty good. Some of them are average, some of them are awful. But if you have enjoyed this video, hit that like button and feel free to subscribe for more of these. We plan on making one for the Age of Sigmar Warhammer. That'll probably be out soon, not long after this one. So if you have enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe. And in the meantime, I've been Scottish, from the Scottish Tabletop. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.